It's such a pretty title screen. My goal is to create, like, sort of a mystical, enchanted kind of forest vibe. I've been thinking about changing my model, actually, to have blue skin and white hair, just to make the space alien thing more apparent, because I realize that I look like an elf. I've been working with free assets, though, so that's what I've got right now. This bed is so crudely drawn. I don't think it ever stood out to me until I watched Matthew McCleskey's Stardew Valley videos, and he pointed it out. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life, and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Remind me why I thought this would make me feel better. At least 10 years later. I hate how much their logo looks like the logo for the place where I work. Smile, you're with Joja. Oh, I didn't set the pet preference. I'm gonna get the basic cat. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. It's kind of funny because lore-wise, Lewis is actually really bad at his job. They recently released, like, a big update with a whole bunch of new stuff in it, and I haven't played since, like, nearly 10 years. So I'm wondering what all is different. I was wondering if you had, like, a community chat somewhere, but I wasn't sure because of the small cult following you have. I wouldn't even call it a small cult following, honestly, and no, I don't. I don't really have a Discord server just because I don't have time to moderate one. I'm very much still a growing channel. This isn't even my final form. Mostly the only thing I do that actually gets a decent amount of views is Snoot Game and Wani-related stuff. But, like, I don't want to just be a Snoot-tuber, you know? I like all kinds of games. Oh, you can sit in chairs now? Now, she is a marriage candidate. However, I'm not going to marry any of the humans. I'm going to be marrying Krobus, the shadow monster that lives in the sewer. Ooh, spring onion. No, it's a leek. Linus is easy for presents because he'll take anything edible. Your speedrun on Chapter 1 is only like 8 minutes behind the world record, though you haven't submitted it anywhere, so nobody will know you. I mean, you could totally submit it. That's pretty impressive. How do you even speedrun Deltarune? Do you have to break it? Okay, and Harvey should be in here. He's not. He lives at the clinic where he works. I play most things on my computer, not because I think it's a better way to play them, but because that's the best way to be able to record it. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. I don't think I will, but thank you. That's very nice. You can find stuff in the garbage cans, but if people catch you doing it, then their opinion of you will go down. Ah, you don't have your own PC? Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I need to get a new one, but I don't know. It's really hard to commit to such a big purchase when I don't really have all the tech knowledge to know what exactly I need to have an ideal streaming setup. Ooh. All of the stuff that you find on the ground is sellable, so it's great to pick up early game. Isn't there a run button? Huh, no there isn't. I guess the only way to move faster is with coffee, or when I finally get to buy a horse. It took me the longest time to learn that whenever you see those worms sticking out of the ground, that means there's something you can dig up there. I just thought they were a random set piece, and I missed so much stuff on my first playthrough. One of the things that you can find is a dinosaur egg, and I didn't know this because it's classified as an artifact, and you're supposed to give it to the guy at the library for his museum exhibit. But you can put it in an incubator in a coop and hatch it into a little miniature dinosaur that'll, like, lay more dinosaur eggs periodically. it's not really good for anything because they don't sell for as much, and you can't, like, make them into mayonnaise. Weather report. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment, and now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to rain all day. Perfect, that means I won't have to water. Omelet, fresh out of the garbage. The background lore for this, once you learn it, is a little bit interesting and kind of mysterious. That dude almost saw me. Have you met my mother? She's the town's carpenter. Yes, she told me that my house was crusty. Oh, right, the librarian. He never leaves the library, so sometimes I forget that he's a character. Or I could try fishing some more. Because I do need that backpack as well. Oh wait, I need to talk to that guy. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Walk away so I can dig through your garbage. How bad can I possibly be? I don't want to think about how old that movie is. That was a really weird time to be on Tumblr. Very, very, very weird. Like, so many of the artists that I followed suddenly started drawing, like, thirsty art of the Onceler. And, like, I didn't get it. I still don't get it. Old. Yeah. You can upgrade the garbage can into a gold garbage can, and I'm not sure if it actually does anything. Elden Ring. Oh, exactly! Like, I started playing Elden Ring, and... First of all, the difficulty curve is crazy. You have to be so good at the game to just play it, basically. And then they just leave you on this wide-open map with no direction, and you can just go wherever you want. Like, I started Elden Ring... ran around for a little bit, realized how much time it would take me to play the game, and I don't have a setup to stream anything from the PS4, so I decided to, like, spend my time on other stuff. Shane, go away, I need to raid the trash cans. I'm amazed that only 4 people appear to have ever died in this town. It's old and faded. Our beloved Mona. Unyap dunyu du putsun snaus up ham up. Wait, is this backwards? Lots. Nope, it's just gibberish. It's locked. I need to get down into the sewers because that's where my future husband lives. Though they don't technically let you marry him, he's more of a roommate. Seriously! Okay, so far, I've got a soggy newspaper, green algae, and seaweed. Oh, perfect, I needed to talk to Sebastian. I'm standing in his spot. Excuse me, do you mind, sir? Personal space? Though, there's permanent energy upgrades that you can get called Star Drops. And you get one for getting your spouse up to, like, a certain heart level. And I don't know if that counts if you choose to make Krobus your roommate, because technically he's not your spouse, he's your roommate. So I might just have to marry someone, get the Star Drop, and then divorce them. Hell yeah, you get that Krobus. No! Aw, man, that is funny, though. I might have to marry someone else, actually, first, though. So, I guess it's gonna come down to whose heart would I feel the least bad about breaking. Probably Haley or Shane. Well, no, Shane's got his own issues. Just because this is a backwards county that doesn't... River Jelly? What is River Jelly? That's new. This valley is backwards and doesn't acknowledge Shadow Monster on human marriage. every time the screen is idle, I'm, like, tempted to look at the chat, and then I usually miss whatever's on the screen. Joja Cola, I can give that to Sam. He likes it. Jojo Cola? I wish. Sono Chido Sarame. Caffeine. It's kind of funny that you can give that to Sam as a present, and he'll like it, and he'll react the same way if you get one out of a vending machine versus if you literally pull one out of the river. It wouldn't surprise me if there was actually a JoJo reference in this game. Really? What is river jelly? You can eat it? Plus 30 max energy for 7 hours. I'm selling it. I want that backpack. Eat it. Too late. I'm sorry. The chat delay prevented me from eating it. If I find another one, though, I'll eat it for you, Scout. Gal sacks are edible in Subnautica? I don't know a lot about Subnautica, but that sounds like a very unpleasant thing to eat. I think I would feel better about eating phytoplankton than I would about whatever a gal sack is. I am going to find Sam, and I am going to give him a soda. There's a flower that people don't like, and there's a flower that people like, and it's either daffodils or dandelions, and I always get them confused because the names are similar. Oh good, a broken CD. I'm literally digging through the garbage like a raccoon, though, so I don't know what I expected. Do you like daffodils? Alright, she likes it. I'm not good enough friends with Sam to enter his bedroom. How weird would it be if the freakishly pale dude who just moved to your town just entered your room and woke you up, handed you a soda that he pulled out of the river and left? You would immediately love it if someone entered your room, woke you up, and gave you a cola. I'm not sure what kind of energy that is, but it is energy, so... Still deciding which character kinda bad. Like, bad as in attractive, or bad as in morally not good? Yeah, I don't... All the marriage candidates are kinda meh. Is Sam still in his room? There we go. The clouds look great this time of year, don't they? Thanks, I really like this. I pulled it out of a river. How many pairs of broken glasses could possibly be in a river? The volume of this water has to be at least 5% broken glasses. Some drama in Stardew Valley that isn't directly stated is that the wizard is actually Abigail's father, and you can kind of tell because they're the only characters that have purple hair. Still need to earn enough money for that backpack. Oh wait, there's bubbles right there, I'm dumb. Is it just gonna stay there? Perfect, alright. Largemouth bass. Bass. Largemouth bass. Oh, cat. Hello, Star. You see this cat here? This homeless cat won't leave, so I am petting him. Hi, me sell hats, okay, Poke? Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins, Hat Mouse. Oh man, I just remembered somebody made a mod where you can marry and romance the Hat Mouse. Why? I mean, I know why, but why? To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to Initiative L61091 Jojaco Amendment. This is so corrupt. Like, hey, we just want to let you know that we fixed the problem that we caused, and we're totally allowed to keep causing that problem because we got them to amend the law for us. Your first ever kill in a shooter was a ball shot, and you remember that from like 6 years ago? I mean, I would remember that too if I was you. We paid the politicians, you have to forgive us. Dateable Morris is by far the most cursed option. Is he dateable? I actually don't know. I never considered it. I mean, if I need to divorce somebody to get the star drop, then he might be a good pick. Purchase. And there goes all my money. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. What does that job even mean? When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. You sound like you work for a cult. I think I have to unlock the desert to have gambling as an option, which involves fixing the bus, which involves letting Pam get behind the wheel. Mom's making lentil soup tonight. Go into the library, I need to dig through the trash. Hell yeah, Pinecone. It's kind of a dark joke that, like, the town drunk is also the bus driver, right? Does Elliot like flowers? Eat daffodil. Not a huge fan of this. I should have eaten it. If you're not going to eat it, I will. Give me it back. You found a wishbone? Oh, cool. Elliot's chin could open cans. And your heart. Yeah. He's an author, so he's a pretty good marriage candidate. I think they literally designed him to look like Fabio, because that dude used to be on the cover of, like, a bunch of romance novels. Shit, is Fabio still alive? Last time that guy was in the news, I think it was because he got hit in the face by a goose at a theme park. Man, chopping down trees really takes the energy meter down. That makes sense, though. Like, I think in real life, if I were to go outside right now and chop down a tree with a hand axe, that would probably be my entire day, and I might not even get all the way through it. So, pretty realistic. No wishbone. Damn. You should get your money back. Though, what are you eating that you're expecting to find a wishbone? Was it like a whole rotisserie chicken? I can respect that. I know there's a few more people that I have to talk to. Still 3 more. Okay, so Morris does not count as a person. He's a bureaucrat. I don't respect him. Who does that leave, though? I haven't seen Pam. It's Friday. It's 5:30. She's probably at the saloon. You forgot how toxic people tend to get in shooters? Oh, man. Some of the worst online communities in games are competitive, and even worse than that is competitive shooters. Like, there's a reason why the kids screaming slurs on Xbox Live is like a meme. I will continue the cycle of hatred and teabag the next guy who pisses me off. Let the hate consume you. You were gonna quote Dr. House, but you don't want to ruin the vibes of the stream? I mean, it depends on what Dr. House quote. He's immensely quotable, but he also says some really reprehensible stuff. Ooh, fiber. Should you get Terraria? I mean, I don't personally play Terraria, but if you feel like playing it and you enjoy playing it, then by all means. Oh man, this weapon sucks. I'm getting beaten up by green jello. Oh. That felt absolutely awful to do. That creature was minding its own business. It's crazy now that we finally have the technology to actually put, like, AI into video games. Like, I remember older games would claim to do that, but it was actually not that intelligent. It's more just based on specific player conditions. Like, Silent Hill Shattered Memories is the first thing that comes to mind when I think about that, where they're like, this game uses psychological profiling, and it watches you while you play it and learns from you. This game plays you as much as you play it. Woo! But actually, it's just based on the things that you choose to look at, and specific questions that you answer yourself. I've been curious about Hotline Miami. I read... Well, no, I didn't read. I watched an entire video explaining, like, the lore and the themes of the story. Holy crap, what a downer. But the gameplay sounds interesting. I think I would be very bad at it. Cat. Aw, that's cute. Focus on your match, Scout. Get that achievement. Quest. Whatever, just shoot him real good, okay? Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. How'd you notice that? You've been following me, Clint? You're playing with a melee class, so you guess you'll stab him real good. Stab away. Doesn't open until 9. Gives me time to root through garbage cans. I am this close to copy-pasting the hate monologue from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I have 24 miles of microfiber cables. If the word hate was inscribed on every single one of them, it would not begin to equal the amount of hatred that I feel. That's not an exact quote, but... It's a really good monologue. I mean, it's directly detrimental to me to suggest this, but maybe if you, like, muted the stream and focused more, you would do better? I usually have background noise whenever I'm doing stuff, except for when I'm streaming, because then I have to be the noise. Also, it would be pretty crappy if I just had, like, a YouTube video playing on my phone while I played Stardew and commented over it. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. He's calling me out. I am not getting the Joja timeline. It's too close to my actual life. Also, Lewis is, like, really, really bad at his job and probably corrupt. Because this was a later edition, but if you use a staircase in his house to go to the bottom floor, you can find that he has a solid gold statue of himself in his basement while he's talking about how the town needs money. Plus, he's in a relationship with Marnie, who is single, and he's also single, but he thinks it would be bad for them to make it official and go public with the fact that they're in a relationship for some reason. Dude's shady. Lewis, you're sus. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. What are you contemplating to get more patience, Harvey? Lewis, move, I need to read the board. Lewis, move, I need to read the board! I knew I didn't trust that dude. I'm pretty sure it is Vincent's birthday. Does he like pine cones? And also, where is he? Just one dude made this entire game, so he probably used a lot of stock sound effects. It almost makes me want to work on, like, some of the ideas that I've had for, like, little RPG Maker projects, but, like, at the same time, pixel art takes so long. And hand-drawing stuff is even more difficult. Also, yeah, King, one dude made this entire game over the course of several years, and he updates it himself and refuses to monetize DLC. All of the updates are free. Elliot, have you seen Vincent? It's his birthday. I need to give him a pine cone. You'd think that gold ore would be a good thing to receive as a present, but it's, like, universally hated. Would he like an oyster or a pine cone more? Pine cone. Aw, he hates it. Sorry, buddy. I'll get you something better next year. Like, the first farming simulator that I ever played was Harvest Moon Save the Homeland, which I didn't find out until years later is considered to be the worst Harvest Moon game. It has no post-game. You only get 1 year, and if you don't get to the end of someone's story route by the end of the year, the entire town gets raised so that, like, some company can build a theme park. I really like the music and the character designs, though. That's what kept me coming back to it. Who else has a birthday this month? Oh! Oh, it was Lewis's birthday! Vincent's is on the 10th. Okay, here's the thing I was supposed to find. Wingdings Gaster has been here. Oh, come on. It's awfully chill music to contrast with the mortal panic. Quartz? That's a good present for Abigail. She eats them. It's a funny detail because it was actually something that the creator overlooked. Because every other one of her liked items is something edible. So he made her dialogue for when she receives something that she likes. Oh hey, how'd you know I was hungry? But he thought it was so funny that he kept it in subsequent updates. Yeah, some people just get mad for, like, they have nothing better to point their anger at. So they just choose random people on the internet. Some folks are insecure and project their insecurity onto everyone else, thinking it makes them look better. Definitely. Like, I don't know, the older I get, the more I don't understand how people can just waste time, like, just going online and flaming people or hating on stuff. Like, you could spend that time doing something you enjoy, but instead you're choosing to be miserable just for the chance to bring someone else down with you. Oh yeah, that sucks too, when you get into, like, an argument or, like, with someone online, and they start, like, tearing apart your grammar or correcting you about your words. It's, like, the pettiest nonsense. I think you meant you apostrophe R-E. My what? What does this ring do? Small magnet. Oh, slightly increases your radius for collecting items. That is super good. I'm gonna equip that if I can figure out the UI for this menu. It doesn't seem like the cat goes outside. Oh, no, I say that as it's right there. Better make sure he's got water. I'm probably gonna head straight to bed. One day in the life of a Twitch streamer, comment. I wish I could just stream all day and then go to bed. That would be super easy.